forgot the day of the week there for a second. Tuesday nights, product research call with me, Conversion Crusader. Oh, over here. That way. I'm back to front today. Conversion Crusader. This is the stream where I show you amazing dropshipping products to run on your dropshipping store. Products that I would use myself. Products that I know my students have certainly used and made money from. And like always, if you are already in dropshipping and you're here to have a look at other products and other ways of making money, selling other stuff that you are not selling, but you're looking for some professional fulfillment, well, I can do that for you. There's a link in the description of this video, w.app/Conversion Crusader. That will get you in touch with me directly to my WhatsApp, where you can let me know a little bit about your business, what you're selling, and how many units you need. And I can put you in touch with my personal supplier who has made for me, or made with me really, or helped me make tens of millions of dollars. Tens of millions. And I'll even show you. I'll show you right now. Let's go to my Shopify admin right now, and I'll prove to you. This is just one of my businesses. This is my main bread and butter, mind you. So we're looking at all data from 2020 to 2025. We've done 6.6 million USD. So, and that's just in the last 5 years. This store has been running for, we're in the 8th year on this one. 8th year. And I've generated more for myself and my clients in that as well. So this is just me. Anyway, if you're looking for professional fulfillment, the link's in the description of that video. Let's get stuck into today's call. Let's go live, invite all my students in. And in the meantime, while they jump in, I will jump onto my YouTube and help answer any questions you guys have there. Welcome everyone over at the Freedom Club. Give you guys all a couple of minutes to jump on in. Don't forget to say hello when you do get in. Although I don't know who I'm speaking to if there's no one in the call just yet. All right. We'll jump into YouTube. We'll go find this this video. Welcome, Jake. How you doing, my friend? All right, YouTube's up and running. Give everybody a couple of minutes and we'll get stuck into this. In the meantime, yeah, not bad. Not bad. It's been a good start to the week. Been a great start to the week, actually. Doing really well. All right, we're here to find some products. Let's get on with this. First of all, we'll come back to the Freedom Club, guys, while more of you come in. Let me share my screen, though. I'll just bring this out. Let me share this window here. All right. So, winning products. Let's talk winning product sheet. Before we actually go find more winning products for today. For anyone watching this, there should be a link in the comments or even a link. Yomo. Hey Chris, good to see you as usual. Nice haircut. Oh, thank you very much. I do scrub up quite nice if I don't say so myself. Here's a link to the product database. And for those of you joining on the Freedom Club, this database is my own personal database. This is not the Freedom Club's database. Oops, sorry guys. My phone's going off. I'm getting spam called. It can go to voicemail. This is not the Freedom Club's winning database. This is my personal one. I manage and maintain this. These products are products that I know work. Well, the green ones are ones that I know work. And by all means, go in here and find your winning product. You don't need a subscription to the subscriptions that I use in this call. You don't need that at all. I'm doing it for you. You just have to go and do more research. If you choose something from this list, make sure you go and find all your competitors. When I choose something, let's just say giant coloring in posters. All right, I'm going to sell these. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go and find as many competitors as I possibly can selling this exact same or very similar thing. And I'm going to have a Notion. I'm going to have all of these in my Notion with all my competitors. And the next thing I'm going to go do is go find all of the ads for all of my competitors and have for myself a cheat sheet that's going to allow me to make money so much easier from this product, because all the winning formulas are there, all the winning landing pages, all the winning ads. All they have to do is replicate what I'm saying. This is easy, guys. This is easy. Will it work for every product? No, it won't. But that's once you know what you're doing, you just jump on and test out the next one. Test out the next one. I reckon for myself, I have a 50-50 win rate. So half the products that I test, maybe they fizzle out or don't work. The rest, they do really, really well. So when I go through this list, we have a legend here. The legend will help you figure out what to run. If it's red, you just avoid it and skip it. If it's orange, do more research. Doesn't mean you can't run it. Just go and do more research. Make sure it's still valid. I thought it was a cool idea enough to put it in the list, but I want some verification there. White products, they're good to go. Go for it. White products, they're good all day. Green products, they're called easy wins. Now, easy wins might not necessarily be the most lucrative products that you can sell. They're probably just the easiest ones that I think you could do if this is your first product. And yellows are ones that I've put up my hand and saying, you know what, I would run that, or I am running that, or I'm going to run that, or I've thought about running that. Just putting my hand up there just to say, hey, I may enter in this market. There we go. Snoring. Snoring is one I've been thinking about. I've actually bought a domain name for a snoring product this week, and I'm gonna work on that on my stream and record. So that'd be something to look forward to. Having said that, that's it. That's how this all works. Any questions, please let me know. Let's go find some products. We're going to use Winning Hunter today. My current favorite spying tool. Now, one of the things that is worth considering, and this part here is not part of the Freedom Club. What's it called? 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Is it Trend Explorer? Exploder? I know it's SEMrush. Exploding topics. Here we go. So this is a tool that I also use. Leafly. Morning again from Europe. Welcome to the stream. So this is one of the tools that I've been using. It's called Exploding Topics, and you can grab a link for it. I think it's like $100 a month, but you can put your credit card in and you can use it for a week without getting charged. And you only need a week. You only need a couple of days. Like, you could just cancel it after 2 days. It's fine. This enables you to go in and search any topic or category or niche or even product and get a graph of its search terms trends. And this is how I find anyway, niches and topics that I want to jump into. You can even go and look at power banks. Lots more people are searching power banks, and it's increasing and it's going to go up. If you jump on some of these trends, you're going to have a much easier time. When you come back and look at my winning database here, there's a lot of stuff. Here. There's 5 or 4 months worth of data here. February, March, April, May. The longer you go back, and if these products are still running, the more likelihood you have of these products being winning products. But not all of these products are in trends that are going up. So when I'm thinking about which products I want to run, I do get a good feel for how the trends are going. And if you want, you can go one step further, or maybe one step easier. And you can use ChatGPT to do this trend research. Let me show you if I can find my trend research. Just give me a second here. Just give me 1 sec. I'll try and find my chat. Okay, not that one. Here we go. This was it. So this is a chat that I've had with ChatGPT. And in this chat, we started very simply. It's a long chat. Now, just remember what ChatGPT is good at and what it's not good at. People think that this is the be-all and end-all of decision-making. Careful, because it's really, really not. It's a data aggregation tool. And the data that it aggregates the most is language models, okay? You could ask the same question 2 days in a row and get a different answer. It's not here to answer your questions on decisions. It's here to give you information to help you make decisions. So one of the things that I was able to get it to do was to use Google Trends, and also briefly a couple of times before my APIs ran out, use exploding topics. That's what this is called, exploding topics. I'll put a link in the description here for both YouTube and for Freedom as well, just in case you want to go look in here. But you can actually say, and I'll give you what I did. What did we do? What did I ask? Here we go. I want to use data from Google Trends and explodingtopics.com. Try and find my next e-commerce niche. Look through all the chats. You can see what I like to work with and all my other e-commerce websites. Look at the kind of things we've done in the past. I need to start a new niche. The niche, and I think the reason why this is so poorly written is because I don't write to ChatGPT anymore. I usually speak to it. Looking for an up-and-coming golden niche, something I can sink my teeth into, something that can get me excited about e-commerce again, some kind of new product that people are just discovering that has potential to sell a lot. And is that something you can help me with the websites discussed above? And it did. So it's given me loads and loads and loads of ideas here. It's even broken down niches here that I can jump into. One of the things I'm looking at now is red light therapy belts and panels and other red light products. That's going to be a store that I'm working on as well. We've got e-scooters were coming along nicely. And then what you can do, of the things that it suggests here, this one here, portable power stations, portable generators, and solar panels going really well. You can go in and find these in exploding topics, just to confirm that the data is correct, because ChatGPT doesn't always get it right. And you might actually be, as you're browsing, you might find something you really, really like. Some kind of niche that just feels good for you. And that could be where you get started. And that could be walking pad. All right. So look at this. That's had explosive growth. It's had a big peak and a big drop. Chances are this is going to be a trend that continues up. Because of this peak and drop, it's probably a good time to jump on in. Probably is. What is a walking pad? Portable treadmill. Okay, maybe that's not something that we want to sell, but maybe it is. Maybe you can find a cheap treadmill that you can get off YouTube, not YouTube, off eBay. Anyway, this is how I start to think about the niches that I'm going to enter into. Once I've got a couple of ideas, for me right now, my ideas are red light therapy, and I'm thinking snoring solution, because I did see health come up a couple of times in health technology in my searches there. So those are the two kind of things I'll be looking for. And now as I look for products, I've got some ideas in my head already. And I'll probably see some stuff that I don't even think about that might be good. I used to sell these. Anyway, let's go find some products. Okay, what are we searching for? We're going to be searching for products in the USA, UK, I think I'll keep, and Canada. I'm not going to search Australia today. I usually do, but I'm not really interested in finding Australians. I'm trying to find products that haven't hit Australia or haven't peaked in Australia yet. That's my goal here. Language, we'll keep that all the same. Now, days running, sometimes I like to set this to a minimum of 30 days, but today I'm not going to do that. I'm going to actually set this to no, I'm not even going to do a max. We're just going to go in. Bloody hell. We're going to see what pops up. I'm going to do this the long and the hard way. And hopefully find mine and potentially your next winning product. That's the goal here. All right, we're going USA, United Kingdom, and Canada. Days running 0 to 365. That's fine. Let's go. I'm looking for problem-solving products. Specifically, I'm looking for the red lights and the snoring solutions. Leak-proof panties. Well, those look interesting. Jess, you on the call? Well, that's a bad bad page. Let's go check out the rest of the products just real quick. Technologen. Okay. The reason I'm interested in this is just because we have a coach who sells this niche, and these don't look like the ones that I've seen on her website. And there they are there. They do sell a lot of other things on this website too, but that's interesting. They do look quite nice. Anyway, we'll skip those ones. Although they are problem solving. They maybe could go on the list. You know what? They probably should. But it's not a sexy gift. Why are you advertising them like that? And they're advertising in Australia already. No, I'm looking for stuff that's not in Australia yet. Are we? Why is there so many other countries in here? It's so weird. Is it not filtering properly? One sec, guys. Well, that looks better. Okay, here we go.
Just finished up a hard workout in the tactical shorts from 10,000.
Tactical shorts, not interested in clothes. I don't want anything that people will return if they're too big or too small. That's a whole logistical nightmare that I don't want to deal with. Special someone. No, not so much into jewelry.
You're never going to guess the real reason why people want to get promoted. It's not because of money or ego or because...
This is another insanely requested product that I couldn't figure out why, because it's a cooling blanket. Now I
Cooling
found
blanket.
this one off TikTok shop, and they also sell it on their website, and it's been on all these TV shows.
It's a great ad
I've seen
for
all
it.
these people review them online, but they haven't met night terrors, PTSD, been on medication for sweating, Bridget. So it's time for someone who actually needs one of these to do a legit test.
That's a
It came in this
fantastic ad
bag,
for
and
it.
It was huge, which I loved, and the second I put this thing on, I mean, there aren't words. It is literally just happiness. And don't you worry, I had 4 other people in my family test this out, and they had the exact same reaction. My husband said it reminded him of the migraine caps, but for your whole body. I've had it for a week now and used it multiple times, and my sister went to buy one because she was so obsessed with it, and they weren't lying, it was actually sold out. I'm hoping it won't be when I post.
Oh my gosh, that's an amazing ad. The product itself, I gotta warn you, it's not an easy product to sell. Oh, you can see their website here as being very, very much optimized for mobile. That's a very ChatGPT looking image. The ice blanket. I am going to put this one on the list, but it's tricky. It's tricky. It's a hard product to sell. If you're interested in it, you can give it a try. There are easier things though. Now these guys, Namuya, they do have a lot of ads, but their ads have not been running long. So they've gone all in on this. They do have very nice image ads. That is promising. But whatever they're doing it well. Okay, cooling blankets. Just know that it's tough. Okay. And when I say tough, the tough comes from, I think, the cost per purchase. It's not the easiest to scale. But I think with an ad like that, like if your ad is that good, I think it becomes a lot easier. Got pants. We've got retro games. Now, look, this kind of thing. This thing is great. I know this thing sells. And we've had students sell these in the past, but I can't recommend them because essentially you're selling pirated software. And eventually, these publishers, they will come down on you. They will find you. And they'll send you nasty emails until you take down their products, which includes all the ads. So I'm not going to recommend that one either. Ooh. Now that is cool. Does it solve problems? Solves about as much problems as my crafting store does. These ads have been running since May 25th, so not long. They're just getting started. This would be the sort of thing that I would, if I could spin this up really quickly, it'd be good. To give it a bit of a test. This would be something I'd put on my crafting store to see if it works. Cost is 59 USD, so that's around about what, 85, 90 bucks Australian. Not bad, you can make a profit with these things. Probably only cost about 10, 15 bucks. It's possible. Mini 3D puzzle. Now, but these ones, I'm going to mark this as an orange. There's not enough data there for me to say yes, this is a winner, but it could be worth the risk and just having a bit of a punt. For those of you who aren't Australian, a punt is a kick, like a kick of the football. Just a wild kick of the football. It's an Aussie term.
Y'all, I just got
Curls?
a bundle from Shea Beauty, and let me tell you why this is such a steal. Okay, you get 5 full-size products.
Beauty products are good. I'm not really going to be like telling you guys to use like serums or washes or whatever. I prefer it to be an actual physical product, like not a serum or a cream. I think I had some of these. No, I didn't. Skeleton luxury watches. I don't think anybody who's into watches is going to be buying them. Punch, relax, repeat. What? Punch needling kits. Alright. Alright. Well, I haven't found anything in snoring yet. Or in red light. But what are these?
Turn stress into something beautiful. Turns out stabbing something 10,000 times can actually help my mental health. It's called Punch Needle. It turns my anxiety into art and helps me relax.
Oh yeah, this is right up my alley.
That helps me feel more in control.
It's a cool product. Punch needles. Oops, that goes there, and that goes here. Very cool. Don't have a lot to choose from though. Ads look pretty good. They've been running for a couple of weeks now. That's something you can jump on. That's a cool trend. All right, what else we got? Any of you guys, anyone in the chat, anything you're looking out for? Let me know so I can take a look for it. Skin sky color changing magic. Okay, what's that?
SPF foundation that should match any skin tone that I have.
Renee, you see a lot of Facebook with the dog pea green grass mat. Weekly deliveries of new grass. Good idea as an ongoing delivery. Oh, it's a brilliant idea. Like I'm just annoyed that I didn't think of that. Bloody brilliant. As for how you get the grass and deliver it, oh, that's the tricky bit. And that's the reason why I haven't done it yet. I mean, technically, you probably could go and buy grass in bulk from Bunnings and then ship it. You could have a tray made up. And I think that's the barrier of entry that those guys have built, is that they have a grass supplier and they have a product that's designed and probably shipped to them from China, and they probably send it with the fresh grass from their house or their warehouse. And because there's that barrier of entry, because it's a little bit trickier than regular drop shipping, I think that's why there's a lot less competition. I think it's a beautiful industry for Australia as we grow up in our country, right? Because we're doing a lot more people are living in a lot more apartments. If you can pull it off, Renee, absolutely a great idea. I don't know if it's a good idea for a first store. You might need to have some capital there to get it done. You Gotta Go gives you clean and easy, fully sealed on the go. All right, a portable toilet. Camp smarter, poop privately. All right, I'm interested. Let's take a look. You Gotta Go. Modular separating toilet, chemical bad. Yeah, okay. An eco toilet for $300. Could be good. Could be good. All right, let's pop this on. Chemical toilet. And their ads. They got a lot of ads, these guys. Okay. They're doing well. May 26th. They're moving fast. I think they're in the scaling stage. They've got old ads here, which look very different from the new ads. So they're trying out new different things. Yeah. This is working in Canada for sure. Portable toilet. $4 loot. Be great for your campers and your van owners. Camper van owners. Bras. For bigger boobs.
Need underwear to get real support. But here's the reality. Over 80% of women are wearing the wrong bras and have no...
I'm not going to skip that one because it's probably more to do with like getting the right size, which could be really annoying. We got the punch card again. Granny Square game. I'm already bored. Bring Divinity home. Not the kind of problem that I want to solve. Get your Ace and Mortalized custom wood case for legendary shots. That's cool. Get name necklace. What do they got here? Personalized all-in-one golf display. Oh, it's cool. It's a great idea. I mean, maybe you could run this on a golf store. Golf has a lot of good products, but this is more of a gift. And I want to sell gifts. Gifts are too seasonal. Sure, you can sell something that people can give out as a gift, but it shouldn't be just a gift. Don't touch this unless you like sleeping instantly. Calm Koala. It's a good product. But only $9? No thank you. We're not trying to be the cheapest, we're trying to be the best. Smart kitchen gadgets was another exploding niche, by the way. Come on. I do want to see this. Electronic egg cooker. Hmm. It's not bad. $59, so that's about $90 Australian. Cool thing about Australia is we have a lot of Asians in the country who I think probably, and I mean, we like our eggs like this, but they also like to cook hard-boiled eggs a lot more than a lot of other cultures. And this is kind of neat. I know my kids cook a lot of ramen, so this would be an easy way for them to cook a hard-boiled egg in the ramen. That's cool. All right, we're gonna take a look at the ads behind that one after I grab the URL. Egg cooker. Ads. Now these guys are selling a lot of everything. So this particular product, it doesn't have enough data for me to say that this is going to work. That's a shame. That's a shame. That did look pretty cool. It's gone. Shannon. Any products I can recommend for acne treatment without the branding? My recommendation is don't worry about the branding. First, find the product. Branding is fine. Your first thing that you're trying to do is discover if there is actually demand for your product. So if you do find a branded acne solution, just sell that brand. Make a page that has that brand in it. Sort of make it emerge between what you've learned from the Freedom Club and then include that brand as well. You can call it what you want, but then have a picture of the brand in the product image. If you can manage to sell a few, we can always white label products. But there's no point investing in white labeling until you know that you can sell it. Does that make sense? Ooh. Fish like a pro with automatic deploy fishing rod holder. What do you mean? We gotta check this out. I've never seen that before. $27. Oh, it's not quite enough, but then people aren't gonna buy just one. We need to see the ads. This isn't the kind of website that I'd normally take a product from. This is definitely not the sort of business that I would do it from. These guys are selling a lot of different things, but this is different.
Instead, use this. Not only is this a rod holder, you can also set the rod for you. Once you place your rod in here and the fish bites on and the fight gets going, just sit back and relax and watch this boy snap into action. You guys, it's a good product. Go ahead and grab you one off the TikTok shop. We'll see you guys. Peace. Don't use this to hold your pole. Instead, use this.
Okay.
Today we're using these Timu automatic hook set and rod holders. You just lock it in place and then you wrap the line around this lever right here and it's gonna...
Whoa, it's like a mouse trap for your fishing line. That is cool.
Now we gotta get it set up in this freaking contraption.
Oh yeah.
That's him. That's him. I was just fucking trying. That's him. That's Rob. That's him. Yeah, that's him. Good. Let's go. That's him, y'all. That's him. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's a cool product. That is going on the list for sure. Automated fishing. Fishing. Not whatever that was. All right. That is cool. That is like I think is a good example of a winning product. That will be easy to implement. Afternoon, Jess. Hey, Jess. Glad you're here. Found a product for you. I mean, not necessarily for you, but I found it and thought of you. Honestly, I don't know if that's an insult or not, given the product. But here you go. This is for you. I mean, they got a lot of stuff, but they've also got just a different type of underwear that I have not seen before. And they don't look quite like the normal ones that you were selling. I thought you might like that. Do I know if there's a way I can include 100% guarantee customer testimonials on the checkout page without getting Shopify Plus? Kind of. I kind of like, you can have two logos on your website. You have your normal logo on your Shopify website, and then you actually have a secondary logo that you load into your checkout page. And if you're clever, you can put on your secondary logo like stars or ratings. I wouldn't put reviews because it's not big enough to really see the reviews, but you can play around with it there and have a bit of a guarantee there if you like. Is this that same? It's the same fishing one. Fishing. What a terrible name. Acknowledging. That is begging for a fishing store. Absolutely begging for it. If I didn't have so much going on, I would love to sell that. Carbon laser facial. I love these. I don't love getting them, but I love the feel afterwards. Anyway, that's not what we're selling. Let's move on.
If you use this shampoo,
Ultimate anti-hair loss shampoo. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of hair.
for 2 weeks.
She looks like Cousin It.
Yeah, I've got dragonflies attached to my hat. You know, it may look ridiculous, but you know, the older you get, you can care less what people think about you. You care about
Dragonflies on your
I
hat.
used to think about that all the time, but here I am. I'm at that age, I guess. Well, look, dragonflies, they deter mosquitoes.
My wife absolutely despises mosquitoes. I mean, here we are living in Queensland. They're the most thing she hates in all this world.
Absolutely keep them away. You can clip them around the deck.
I don't think I'm going to convince her to walk around with a dragonfly strapped to her head. The vault bag. Great ad. Yeah, that's cool. Very, very cool. I like that. And let's look at their ads real quick. The Vault Bag. Their ads have been running since, well, there's a few that just started today, so they're active. They're working on their ad account, that's good. And these ones have been running since May 12, so there's a probably retargeting. Yeah, they're probably doing okay. Travel vacuum bag. I mean, as you can see, guys, finding products, it's really not hard. You just gotta be patient. Ooh, that's cool. I don't think I'm gonna recommend this one. Great website, great product images. And don't get me wrong, you'll probably be able to sell a bunch of these, but oh, is it one color per thing? Okay. Or do you buy the colors separately? One black brush plus brown eyeliner. It's too cheap. It's too cheap. It's going to cost you probably $15 to $20 to get a sale off Facebook. How are you going to make a profit selling this at like under 20 bucks? Yes, you could buy, if someone could buy multiples, you could have a pack. You could have like one of these with a whole bunch of different colors. You could. and maybe look at this in the future and think, man, I could have done something good with that. But I don't know. It's too cheap. It's too difficult. You need products, I reckon, about 75 to $100 to make a profit these days. Shorts. These little critter guys that everyone's going nuts with. Look, people are always asking me, hey Chris, what's a product that's going viral? These types of crappy products are going viral right now for God knows what reason. Would I jump on a viral product? Probably not. I'm interested in trends, not virality. Not flash in the pan. I want strong up currents.
When I walked in 7 months ago, I had never been to a gym before in my life.
Oh, here we go. This is exactly what I was looking for. Running in the UK. That's a nice looking one. Anti-snoring mouthpiece. Looks similar to the one that I'm actually using that works really nice. Buy one, £29. It's cheap as chips though. £29. What's that? Well, 29 euros, isn't it? Is it pounds or euros? £29 to AUD. $60. I think the one I bought from the chemist was like 150. I'd probably sell it for more like 70, $80, I reckon. There we go. That's going on my list. Snoring. Let's check their ads. Ads look terrible. Oh man, they're disgusting. It's a good product. Don't get me wrong. It's a good product. This is not a great example. This definitely needs more research. And I'm definitely going to do it. Okay. If you guys want to see me go down the rabbit hole, head over to my YouTube. Because later on this week, I'll probably do a whole recording going down the rabbit hole, researching all the competitors in the snoring niche. Oh, an engaging cat toy. 24 buckaroos. What's that, like 35 Australian maybe? Most people are going to buy two? Okay. Okay. 2-pack with one free. Good products for fitness and healthy lifestyle and longevity. There's so many. So many, Renee. All right, one sec. Longevity. We're talking like skincare longevity. We're talking about actual health longevity. Oops, that's the product page. Already did that. Took you a long time to get Chris's product sheet up. Please check DM. Followed you all your steps. What program is Chris putting his list on? No, this. Okay, I can answer that for you. This is just Google Sheets. Sheets.google.com. This is just a Google Sheets database. That's all it is. It's not a special app. Docs.google.com. And look, you just got to, all you need to do is click on my link, Renee, and you get right into my database. Cat toy. Now, Luke, for fitness, I can tell you in terms of fitness, something that's going off right now is the Pilates machine. That's doing really well. We got a whole bunch of skin products here that we got in the sheet too. Collagen peptides are doing exceptionally well at the moment in general. In terms of health, you could be looking at some red light products. You could be looking at some massage products, some muscle warming products. Compression socks do well. We've got foot pain products, leg. Oh, that's a dog leg brace. We got water filters here, they do well. We've got aging hair products, they do well as well. A tinnitus ear thing. This is something I found the other day that I thought was really interesting. Joel, are we doing these tap filters? You seen them around the Freedom? Yeah, there's a bunch of people doing tap filters. I found one the other day, which I didn't really want to put in here because it was a Freedom Club member. But the rule is simple: if I find it on my stream, it goes in the sheet. Toe fungus products, hearing aids. I think hearing aids are good because they're really easy, an easier product. Oh, we got another snoring mouth guard here. I didn't see that one there. Oh yeah, that's the simple one. I could probably sell. Is it going gangbusters? If I was to answer that and say no, no one would run it. If I was to answer that and say yes, everyone's going to run it. It's going as well as any other product that is doing well. I see students put, and depending on the exact type of filter that you choose, depending on the way that you advertise it on Facebook, and depending on the way that you show it on your landing page, I've seen various degrees of success. But the people who are doing well from it are doing very, very well. However, it all comes down to your offer and your ad. It really does. I could see two students selling the exact same product and both will have a significantly different result. Just off those three things: ad, landing page. That was it. Those are the only two differences, isn't it? I will put it this way. It's not the only thing going gangbusters. Nose snoring devices go big. Got one yourself, helped you heaps. Plenty of people out there who need it. Absolutely. My life has been so much better since I started using mine. And I was thinking about this the other night when I was doing my niche research. And I was going through exploding topics. I was looking at all the different niches here that you could choose. I don't know if you're here for the start of the stream, Joel, but I was showing everyone how I use exploding topics and ChatGPT to go and have a hunt through different niches. So health is definitely growing. Health technology. And I made a decision that I was going to do a snoring website live on my YouTube channel. Start to finish. I bought the domain name today. You meant goes inside your nose? Hey, look, man, there's so many different ways to cure snoring. Personally, ChatGPT knows a lot, and Gemini, they do. Well, they know a lot when you're asking it to put data together. I wouldn't ask it to make a decision for me. I wouldn't ask it to say, hey, you tell me which niche to run. But when you ask it to go and do some cross-referencing, it's amazing. All right, so where was I? Oh, Melissa, how's it going? I haven't seen you in a while.
Is your roof older than 15 years old and starting to...
Roof. Oh, we only got 10 minutes left. That went quick.
Oh my goodness.
Sun hat with 2 solar fan. Come on.
And then it also has the... Wait, my favorite part. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look, you can change the angle of the fan. Are you...
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Kidding me?
That's pretty cool. I mean, it's seasonal. I'm not going to say anyone should run this because it's a seasonal product. Where is it? Is it even here? It's not even here. What? That's a shame. I wanted to see that one. Welcome back, Melissa. Welcome back.
When you find something that actually works for stretch marks and wish someone told you sooner. Right now,
Sleek Go Micro Infusion System. All right, what's this? Did someone ask for health? Man, I wish I could dance. Terrible ads. Running since June 2nd. May. Haven't been running them for long. Oh, terrible landing page too. And it's a serum. Yeah. I was hoping it was something else. Because they said micro something, which makes you think it's a
Running a special offer to sculpt and slay.
sculpting. I wouldn't recommend shapewear. I know Jimmy tried shapewear. He had a pretty damn good website. He tried to make shapewear work. It was tough. It was really, really tough. And he did everything right. He got his furniture, style. Posture tank. I could do with that. Reliable Wi-Fi wherever Dad goes. That thing cannot be reliable Wi-Fi. That is such a lie. That is impossible.
eSIMs every time we travel. I've used it on.
Come on. Come on. Ah, Ryoku. I stand corrected. That's what my parents used on a trip. And it's not good Wi-Fi, it's just good traveling internet. I'm not going to give you ultra-fast Wi-Fi. But my parents had this, or something like this. Ryoku, that sounds familiar. I don't think we can dropship this, though. Unless you want to dropship satellite access.
My boss says no music.
Headphones. Interesting.
Just pop these stylish earrings in and boom.
So these like fashionable earphones. It's okay, the price point isn't really there, unfortunately, on that one. Mattress. A mattress can be good if you can get them cheap.
Can you believe I scored this for $0 on Temu? This has to be the best.
Yeah, Temu's still advertising in Canada, but not the US. Okay, we got dog beds, car beds. There are students making money with these. They're on my list. They're fairly easy if you follow the one on my list and you do what they're doing. Massage gun. Yeah, I mean, if you can show me an example of someone selling the massage gun that's doing well right now, go for it.
Sweat.
Well, that's interesting. I mean, we don't live in a climate that's hot all the time. This could be very seasonal. But I haven't seen that before. It's like a privacy blanket for nursing. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, that's cute. With airflow in there as well. I mean, I don't know if you'd sell it in Australia in the winter. Nursing cover, I guess. Whoops, what happened? Nursing cover. When do we get suppliers for this type of products? When it's not on eBay? But yeah, you just come to me. You come to me and